our 100, baby. Triple digits. Welcome to the Inner Circle podcast. We are celebrating a milestone. I am your boy, Charlie, and this is my best girlfriend, Miss Melanie, looking very Frenchy French, Paris. How
Oui,
is
oui.
my best girlfriend? Although it would happen on a 100. Listen, baby Jesus, I hope everything runs smooth today. No Wi-Fi drops because you're losing out your voice.
I lost my voice. I sound like a heavy smoker. Um, it just so happened that I traveled, came back. Before I traveled, I got sick and I was getting better. And then when I came back, it went to shit. I just got sick again. So I am going to be sipping my tea like Wendy Williams, and I will try not to talk or like yell and scream. I'm just here for the visuals, guys. So sorry.
But let's get it going because we have an amazing show today. We're celebrating, man. We're celebrating. We have a lot of our favorite guests popping by, and let's just get the party started. Let's get things rolling with our first special guest passing by. She is an entrepreneur. She's a globe trotter, and she started Fresh Phrase Sense. Welcome back to the show, our girl Stefania Peña. What's up,
Hey
girl?
guys!
Have
How
the
are
same.
you?
What's up? What's up? Happy 100th episode!
Thank you. Woo.
That's what's up. I'm so happy for you guys. 100.
I know.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. And you're one of our favorite guests. It's coming up on a year. You first
Wow,
appeared.
no way.
Yes, you first
No way.
appeared in June. Let's see. I mean, there goes a still shot from your appearance.
Good
You,
times, good times.
good times. Yeah, you first appeared last June, and we've been trying to
Wow.
get you back, but life is busy. We get it.
Very, very
But
crazy.
yeah, but how you been? How's everything going with you?
Everything has been really good. Still with the full-time hustle and bustle. You know how that is with customer service. The soap business is doing great. We're already booked for soap favors for May and June. And just trying to balance it all. We bought a house.
I know how's the
I'm
move. I know you moved.
want
How's
to
the
get
move?
into the gym. So I'm juggling a lot of things, but everything, thank God, is great. So I cannot complain.
Nice, nice. Now,
Oh,
again, for the people that don't know, Fresh Fresh Saints, definitely check her out. Where what are some of the sites? Anyone that can check you out if they're interested? Maybe they didn't know of you before because they didn't watch
Yeah.
the episode then, but they're watching now.
Basically, we're doing customized soaps. I'm based in Massachusetts. We do shipping on some cases, but mostly lately I've been focusing on party favors, soap souvenirs for parties. Um, Started as a quarantine hobby, but here we are 2 years later, and just keeping at it. Definitely Facebook, Instagram is the best way. I've been doing a lot of word of mouth because, with flying, it's been a lot. So
Yeah.
that's my creative outlet. And I just love it. And I love that I can take my time with it. And it's mine. It's something that's, it's
Mm-hmm.
mine. It's my baby. But everything
I
is going
feel
so
that.
good. So thank you. And thank
I
you guys for
feel that.
having me back. And
Well,
again, I feel like time is going by so fast because it was it's mid-April, but I remember watching your Halloween special, and that doesn't feel like so long ago.
I know, right? And that's when we kind of rebranded too, But so yeah, yeah, it
I'm
doesn't feel that
so
long
so
ago.
happy for you guys. I can't even tell
Thank
you. And
you.
again, I'm so grateful you guys hit me up to be here. I absolutely love it. The support always, and you guys always got the tea and the good games. So I'm
Well, listen,
here.
speaking of games, I know you got to go because you're busy. You have to go. So before we let you go, we're going to play a fun game with you.
Woo, let's do it.
This one is called since you're a globetrotter, you all around the world. This one is called Where in the World is Stefan?
Woo, let's do
Oh,
it.
what I play on Where in the World is Carmen San Diego for you guys that don't
I
get it.
love it. Yes.
So I'm going to give you, Stefania, three clues of a place, of
Okay.
a city, destination, a place, and you have to guess. So these
Okay.
places are known for whatever it is, and you have to guess. So let's start with number one.
Okay.
Known for, I'm going to give you a few clues before you guess. Known for Bacardi. You hear de coquí.
Can I
Y
guess?
el known for the café con leche.
Puerto Rico.
Yes! Woo! All right.
Chacho.
All
Chacho.
right. Let's get to our number two. Known for the Golden State Bridge, the Full House, and steep streets.
San Francisco, baby.
Yeah.
Let's do
Nice.
it, King.
Number
I love
three.
this. Come on.
Number three, known for their vignettes, Mardi Gras, and swamps.
That's gonna be NOLA, New Orleans.
Yes, one of my favorite
The
places.
best.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh.
she knows her places. All right, next, known for I'm not gonna give it away, but known for its country music, the Opry Land, and the AT&T building.
Hotville, Nashville.
Yes.
See, baby.
And I seen you there, and I've been wanting to go. Nashville's been in my spirit to go.
Nashville is a beautiful place. Music, live, it's just amazing.
Could you say it
gotta
one more
go.
time for my boyfriend because he don't want to go? He's like Nashville.
I had a long layover.
I don't
wasn't
wanna go.
expecting to love it, but if you're a music lover, you're gonna find a bar or restaurant with your type of music, and you could just vibe. It is
Nice.
a great, fun city.
Nice. And now the last one to get you out of here so you can get going. Know for it. It's named Magic City, Cortaditos, and the nightlife.
Orlando?
What
was it?
You almost had it all of them.
Miami?
Miami.
Oh,
There you go.
Give me one more, Charlie. Give me one more. Give
One
me
more.
I didn't
Oh,
go like
yeah, I
this.
only had five. All right. At the top of what
What's
else?
your favorite? Think of your favorite place.
Well, one of my favorite places,
I can't leave like
No.
this. It's the tourist in me. I cannot lose.
No for flamingos. The happiest place.
Aruba.
Yeah. There you go. And that's what a good place I went to. So there you go. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Thank you so much, Stefania. So much for
Yes,
stopping by. Listen, but you got to come back when you have time, and we can have like a full
Absolutely.
episode to Kiki.
We're gonna talk. I have a couple of ideas for things that we can bring up, things that maybe there is no other outlets for others to talk about. You know, you guys have a wonderful, amazing platform, and you give people a voice. And we're here every Wednesday tuning in. When I'm not flying, I'm there. I'm with the team. I'm with the team, sending hearts.
I
Because I
see
love
you.
it, and I love you
Oh,
guys. And
thank
again,
you.
congratulations on the 100th episode. Let it be 100 million more. You
Thank
guys,
you.
are the
Amen.
best.
Thank you.
All right, love. All
Love
right,
you.
gotta say, you be safe out there.
Love you guys.
See you soon.
Love
Party
you.
hard.
Bye.
I already partied. That's why my voice is gone.
That is awesome. Love seeing Stefania. I love her. Like I
Love
met
her.
her. I remember meeting her at work because we used to. I know I said this story before when she was first on, but I just remember just like she was a vibe. It's so cool and like you know sometimes you just want to hide it after like especially flying whatever. You just want to go to your room and like not be bothered with no one. But like her energy and everything, she's just such a vibe that I remember.
Even on the show, she was great.
Yeah, I remember us, you know, chilling by the pool. But now, we have more guests rolling through soon. But what has been for you, Melanie? What has been a memory that stands out? Not one of your favorite moments, but a memory that stands out on the show, whether you was on it or not.
One memory that stands out is being my tarot read, because that's something I was always against, and I decided to like go with an open mind, and the outcome was pretty good. I still need to follow up and see what's up there, but that and just being able to talk about things, not just like current topics, but things that we personally have endured, experience, or things that we have knowledge on. That's something that I always look forward to. It doesn't have to turn into like a hot gossip or just
Exactly. Yeah.
like a replay of like events. You know what I mean? It's just like a wind down with us besties. So cheers with my tea.
Cheers.
What are you drinking?
Some champs. What is it? Champs? Heather the bro calls it champs. with some OJ?
I wanted to drink a shot of Henny, but I feel like it was gonna make me worse.
Oh, not him.
So
Well, she wanted to get crunk on the 100. But we also have some Ask the Circle questions that people have been sending in, so we'll definitely be answering those. Um, and let's just get to our next guest. Actually, we have them, so we got to keep them coming and keep them rolling them out. We excited to be celebrating. He was on recently, not too long ago, but he is back again, and we are going to catch up with him and have some fun. I have a fun game for him too. Welcome back to the show, our friend Julio Roman. How are you, dude? Welcome back.
Good evening, everybody. I'm so happy to be back, and just congratulations on 100 episodes. I mean, that's pretty official and pretty dope. It takes that work to just kind of keep producing and to be able to bring pop culture and politics and the career perspective all together. I'm honored to be here today and to be invited. Thank you.
Well, thank you for being back on. I know you're a busy guy. You have a lot going on. Your book is coming out May 17th. And I mean, I can't forget it. That's my mom's birthday. May 17th. Dude, you're like less than a month away. Well, actually, almost a month away. I have to look back at my Britney calendar. How does it feel? How does it feel? Almost a month away.
You know what? It's becoming surreal as I'm beginning to plan my launch on May 17th. Happy birthday, Mom, since it is that day. May 17th is actually International Day Against Homophobia, Transphobia, and Biphobia. So I'm going to be pretty fortunate to be able to share my launch date with that pretty historical day as we begin to acknowledge what we do to fight against what it means to fight against those and those injustices against trans folks and those that are LGBT. So it's surreal. It's actually, I'm planning my launch at the Newark Library in collaboration with our LGBT Center and some amazing folks. And as we move forward, it's becoming more and more surreal that it's happening. So I'm excited.
Awesome. I'm excited for you. And let's pull up the book so people can see Out of Space. Out of Space coming out May 17th. Make sure you check your Barnes and Nobles everywhere. Also, you have your website. Could you tell them your website, your social medias as well?
Absolutely. So if you want to know more information and stay updated, you can visit www.juliocroman, JuliocCroman.com. Check me out. Come visit and sign up.
Awesome. So what after the book, what could the people expect from you? You know, the book is going to come out. What's some of the expectations? I know also Pride is coming up, Pride Month, you know, a few weeks after your book. So I'm sure you're going to be out and about because you're very heavily influenced in the LGBTQ plus community. So what could we expect come the next few weeks after the book launch for you?
I think soon after the book launches, what you're going to find is I'm going to be traveling pretty heavily around the country. I wanted to make sure that as I release my book, I'm making it available to as many LGBT centers as I can. So I want to make sure that we're also promoting safe spaces on a local level. So you're going to find me kind of traveling around and also promoting that message. I'm also going to be focusing on what we're going to be calling the 49 Initiative, which is going to be a way that we're going to honor the 49 individuals who lost their lives at Pulse on June 26th. And so we're going to look at ways on how we can honor them in collaboration with the One Pulse Foundation in Orlando. So hopefully you're going to see us doing a lot of connecting, a lot of networking, and most importantly, doing a lot of capacity building and just sharing lessons among our Black and Brown community around how to create safe spaces, no matter where you are and within any environment.
Awesome. That sounds good. I'm excited and can't wait. Looking forward to, you know, just see you out there doing your thing. As many people don't know, but, you know, Julio and I know each other. We both, you lived in Providence as well. Although we didn't really know each other in Providence, maybe in the passing and stuff, like type of thing. Like you see people like you know of, but you don't know, especially us Pisces. We'd be like, exactly. No, they know me, they know of me, but they don't know me. So we've known each other or known of each other, seen each other for a while. So it's awesome to be connecting and seeing for me, it's awesome to see someone, especially a fellow Pisces brother, like do their damn thing and just just reach goals. You know what I mean? That's amazing. A book, like I've actually, and I think I mentioned to you before, I've even told my brothers, like, that's a goal of mine that I want to write a book and release a book. And it could be very scary. It could be very scary putting everything out there and like, what would your family think or what would this person think? You know what I'm saying? So as the book is nearing for you, how are those jitters? Like, you know what I mean? Like now more, your family members are gonna read it, unless you're giving them advanced books, copies already. Like, how are those jitters as you're getting closer to the release date? Like certain family members reading this or certain individuals reading a certain chapter?
That's a great question, right? Because I didn't think about it when I was writing it. When I was writing it, it was a really kind of far off idea. I knew I was writing a book, but it wasn't realized at the point where I was going to publish. And so I was like throwing everything at it, the whole kitchen sink. And I wanted to be as transparent as possible. But I also wanted to make sure that in my transparency, it was supporting the message that I was trying to get out. And that was, what do you do when you don't find safe spaces? And why it's important to be able to thrive and survive and not just get by in a space, right? So I began to, as I got closer to my launch date, I reread my book over and over, and I really kind of had to decide what conversation I was going to have with certain family members, just sort of to prep them for questions that they may have. And so I actually shared a few advanced copies with certain family members and certain friends that I wanted to give the courtesy of being able to read some of our experiences together. And at the same time feel safe that when the book does come out, that it's not some scandalous tell-all wanting to kind of sensationalize the story versus the experience and how to navigate that experience. So honest conversation, honest dialogue, and it actually really caused me to address issues and traumas and things that I avoided because this book was actually going to put all of that on face value.
Gotcha. I love that. Very well said. Now, we have, for the people that don't know, you are a Boricua, pa que tú lo sepa. And I have a fun game that specifically I'm like, okay, this game will be fun for us. We're gonna be going through a list of celebs, and now this is your time to use. Go ahead, cough. Just let it out. Just let it out.
Okay, ready.
Get the guy some water. No, it happened to me. It happened to me too. There you go. Salud.
Okay.
You getting nervous because of the game? We have we have a game for you. It's called Boricua pa que lo sepa. And basically, we're gonna be showing you a bunch of celebs. We're gonna go through a different array of celebs. That some of them are Puerto Rican and some of them are not. I have to throw in a few wrenches in there to throw you off. But some of them are Puerto Rican. You have to guess if they're Boricua or not. All right. So you ready for this? Simple enough.
I love it. I'm ready.
All right. Let's get this going. First up, Frankie Muniz from Malcolm in the Middle. Back in the days, for those people who don't remember him nowadays.
Frankie is Boricua.
Huh?
He's Boricua?
No. No, the game is you have to guess if they're Puerto Rican or not.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm gonna be showing you celebs. Yeah, so you're saying he has Puerto Rican in him?
Yep.
You're right. Yes, I was surprised. I was gagged. I didn't know. I mean, Muniz, I get it, but I never knew he was Puerto Rican, and he's part Puerto Rican. So yeah,
I actually read it in the magazine, so I was really surprised as you that I learned that fact. I'm like, wow, okay, I'm learning something new.
Yeah, I was very surprised. Next up, Zoe Saldana.
Zoe is Dominican or Colombian. Dominican or Colombian, but she's not Puerto Rican.
She's Dominican
She's Dominican and
and
Puerto Rican.
half Puerto Rican.
No,
Yeah.
she's Puerto Rican too. She has Puerto Rican.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. She sure.
Sorry, Julio. I'm not talking because I lost my voice. Love you though.
I love you too, love. It's nice seeing you.
Nice to see you.
Up next, maybe you both of you won't really know of her, but she's a big singer, songwriter for a lot of. She's written for a lot of artists of the last few years. She even wrote for Britney. Her name is Julia Michaels, and she's also a singer herself. Julia Michaels, is she Puerto Rican or not?
I never heard of Julia Michaels before, so I'm going to take the wild guess that she is Puerto Rican, most likely.
I was gagged as well because, I mean, no offense to my white folks, I love y'all, but she looked very snow bunny to me. But no, she does have some Puerto Rican. I was surprised. Her dad changed her his last name to Michaels when he was trying to have his acting career take off. So yes, yep, and that happens a lot in Hollywood. Change of last names. Up next, Bruno Mars.
I'm going to say no. He's not Puerto Rican.
Sorry, but he has some Puerto Rican and Filipino. Melanie,
his dad. Mm-hmm. Yeah, his mom is Filipino. His dad is.
Last name Hernandez. Next up, Demi Lovato. I got a trick.
I'm gonna say that she's not Puerto Rican. God rest her. No, not God rest her soul, but no, she's not Puerto Rican. I'm
she's not that.
You're right. She's
another actress.
You're right. She's Irish and Mexican.
Gotcha.
So you're definitely right with that. Now, up next, Khalees. And for those of you who don't recognize her, she's the singer of the popular "My Milkshake Brings All the Boys to the Yard."
Khalees is half Puerto Rican.
Huh?
Half Puerto Rican.
Are you asking me or are you guessing that's the case?
Half Puerto Rican.
She is Puerto Rican? Or she's not? Yes, she is. She's Chinese. Well, she's actually Chinese, Puerto Rican, and black. So good guess.
Nice.
Let's go with Joaquin Phoenix.
He's a hard one, but I'm gonna have to. No, I don't think he's Puerto Rican, even though I'd be surprised. But no, he's not Puerto Rican.
You're right. He is not Puerto Rican, although he was born in Puerto Rico. But just because you're born somewhere. But yes, he was born in Puerto Rico, but he is not Puerto Rican. Up next, Freddie Prinze Jr.
Boricua, of course.
Yep. His dad is Puerto Rican. Yep. This next one, David Blaine, the magician.
Yes, he's Puerto Rican as well.
Yep, he's Puerto Rican too.
That's because I love magic when I was a young kid. So I got his magic kit. We started doing magic. I was like 14 or 13. So.
Oh, do you believe in magic?
Camila
Cabello, is she Boricua?
I'm going to say no.
You are completely right. She is of Cuban descent and some Mexican as well. Last one that we have for you, Julio, Victoria Justice. For those of you who don't know, she's Nickelodeon star.
I'm going to say yes because you said Nickelodeon. The only and I'm going to that tonight, but I'm going to say yes, Nickelodeon.
You're right. She is. She does have Puerto Rican descent as well. I was surprised when I found out that she's Puerto Rican. I believe her mom has that Boricua in her. So that was a fun game.
That was a great game. Thank you for testing my knowledge. I actually had to really think about some of these folks up here tonight.
Yeah. I was surprised some of myself. There was way more that I found out. I'm like, she's Puerto Rico. They have Puerto Rican in them, but it's too much to like playing this one game. So we'll have a part 2 down the road. But Julio, we thank you so much for your time. I know you're a busy guy. Once again, for the viewers watching and listening, where could they find and support you?
So if you want to get more information on my book, go to my website, www.juliocroman.com. Sign up. I'm always giving tons of information to the launch, and I would love to see you at one of my upcoming events. Charlie and Melanie, thank you so much for being like fine representatives of our Latino community and bringing us all this up-to-date information and allowing us a space to talk about it. I'm so honored to be here.
Thank you. Love you.
We definitely love you. One of our favorite kids, and you have to come back. You have to come back down the road
Absolutely.
and chop it up with us. All right, everyone. Thank you so much, Julio. We will see you. And can't wait for the book.
Thank you. Congratulations on your 100, and I'll stay on to check out the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, that was fun. It's good seeing Julio. Good seeing some friends. Um, doing the damn
Am I still
thing.
frozen?
You are frozen like Elsa, but that's
So
okay.
I'm gonna leave. So I'm gonna leave and come back. Okay.
She, all right, she's leaving my life, guys, and here we are.
Bye.
Bye. Um, we're gonna get to our next guest coming up. In a few. We're excited about who's up next. Um, but let's talk about some favorite moments. Like I have to get into some of my favorite moments from the show. Being Halloween. I really enjoyed our Halloween special. That I definitely have to show you guys.
Back like I
Um,
never left.
back again. Well, basically, Mary, I was telling the people that like some of my favorite moments, and I think I think the holidays when we've celebrated like New Year's, New Year's
Yeah.
episode, or the Christmas episode, or the Friendsgiving episode, Halloween for me. Yeah, we did a Friendsgiving not this year, but the first year.
I erased that out of my mind. My favorite is Halloween because we were super cute in my Wednesday Adams and you were
Well,
the
this was
Riddler.
this was one of our
Oh,
first
that's the first
holidays.
one.
And yes, and then our second annual, I loved. It was you and I, like, and we surprised ourselves. We did that the first year. We
I'm
surprised
so
ourselves. We
gothic.
did that this year. Yeah, I loved. I loved Halloween. The Halloween, both of them are like one of my favorite episodes. Amongst others. Who have been some of your favorite guests?
Everybody. I'm like Miss America. I love Jake Gonse when he came in. I love Julio was great. Stefania has the vibes. Barbie, amazing. Spencer was awesome. Everyone was great. I don't think I've ever had anything bad to say about a guest. That's a lie. That's a fucking lie. I'm sorry. I'm fucking lying live on air. But I don't wish them like I don't think that they're horrible. I just don't think that they will be back on. I
Yeah,
wish you well. In
listen,
hell.
listen. I mean, there's just like obviously we're a fan of podcasts. We're a fan of like certain talk shows and hosts. Our daddy Andy Cohen. And listen, even watching him, sometimes there's guests that are like, "What the hell was wrong with them?" That was like awkward. And sometimes there's good guests and sometimes there's bad guests. You know what I mean? Like, and not necessarily bad. I want to take that word back. Um,
It
um,
just the vibes weren't there.
yeah. It happens. It happens. Um,
Oh wait, my favorite was We Family Son. They're not my favorite, but they're like up there. And I'm
yeah,
not just saying that because they're like on the comments. I'm just for real. It was fun.
yeah. No, they were. They were. I love We Family Son, and they're gonna be joining us in a bit. In a little bit, we definitely gonna have some fun with them. One of my favorite. I mean, I don't know. We've had one of my favorite guests is coming up in a few. Um, along with
Yeah.
like one of my like and let's see who else. It's just vibes. Like there's so many people and just guests that we don't even have on today that we love. Like what's a guest that you wish was on today that we've hit it off with before?
Stephanie. Stephanie was awesome.
Yes, we love Stephanie. We love. And that's the first time you got a reading.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the first time you got a reading. Um,
Yeah.
that was a
That
good. I
was
mean, we love Stephanie.
that was scary.
She'll definitely be back. She'll definitely be back for sure.
Hmm.
Um,
And
uh,
Tony Forrest, love him.
yeah,
I
we did.
sound
We
like
did have. Yep, we have. We Tony was cool too. I loved having Tony on.
and
Um,
Arrington.
Arrington from BT's Family Business as well. Shout out to Arrington who showed us some love today on his live. Thank you for that. But now we are getting ready to welcome some more guests in a few. Um, let's bring out Spencer. Let's bring out our boy Spencer on the show. Um, let's welcome him. It's been over a year. Actually, no, he has to come. He is not ready yet. We are not ready to bring on Spencer. But but let's do some ask the circle questions, Melanie. One of the ones that we got. Thanks for everyone who sent in their questions as well. Thank you very much. Um, but one of the questions we got for you specifically was, "Are you single?" And this person's not even single to be asking this, but
Am I single? Yes, I'm single at the moment, and I am not trying to be in a relationship right now. Everyone sucks.
hold on. And you know we're gonna be playing a game. We're testing our BFF on knowledge. And there's a question there that when I read it today, when I really read it, I'm like, this question is really there. Do I really have to answer that question? Are we gonna get to it when we play the game? But let's welcome our boy Spencer to the show. It's been a while. He is he's a model and a businessman. He is the owner and creator of Monster and Ghost. It's been a while, but he's back. Welcome to the show, Spencer. What's going on, man?
What's good?
How are you? It's been a while.
I'm good. Sorry, I'm on my phone and
It's all right. It's all right.
It's okay. I lost my voice. I can't talk.
how you guys doing?
We're good. We're good. Celebrating, and you're one of you came you appeared on the show back in January. I want to say January 2021 of last year.
Yeah.
And you're back. There you go. And you're back
here
again. It's been over a year. What you been up to?
Are you guys drinking?
I am. She's drinking tea.
Cheers. Drink that
Cheers.
tea. Yeah, we drank. We had a drinking game that we played.
And you drank water.
And I had water.
Oh, you had water.
I did at the time. Yeah, I have a White Claw.
What are you sipping now? White Claw.
White Claw.
White Claw.
That's all I had in the fridge. It's the only thing I had in the fridge. I saw Charlie was drinking something. It looked like a cocktail, but
some mimosa.
Okay.
Mimosa. Yeah, you know, I have to sip. I wanted to keep it
like it's Sunday, like it's brunch on Sunday.
On Wednesday, on a hump day. But for those of you who don't know, or maybe didn't see the original episode with Spencer, let the people know about Monster and Ghost, your baby, your creation.
So I started Monster and Ghost in November 2020. It's a home fragrance company, and I manufacture handmade candles, handmade incense. Everything is made by me. I offer some art on my website, and we just hit like our 50th store that we're in. So we're in the US, Canada, and Europe, and we're just growing.
Congrats, man. And I heard through the grapevine that you have something in New York, in a New York tattoo shop or something like that.
Yeah, I just sent out something to New York. Actually, I think there's a couple stores I'm in New York, but right in Manhattan, there's a tattoo shop that I'm at.
Let me know the list. I'll secret shop.
Yeah, do that for me, please.
I love to see it.
Oh,
And that's
what's this candle smells amazing.
No, I love to see it. I love to see people who like just taking leaps and doing their damn thing and like, you know, being unafraid. Like, you know, sometimes people go through life letting things or fear or whatever hold them back. So I really, really love and really genuinely love to see people win and people who are just taking a chance and stuff. So congrats, man.
Right.
Love to hear it. What could we expect? I know last time you were on, you mentioned that you was having a new set. I was like, what's new with the products Monster Ghost from the last time you were on for any of our listeners and people listening?
So I've added 3 all-natural incense. So those are made with an all-natural carrier oil and then essential and natural oils. And I'm currently working on 7 new candle fragrances, and I'm doing a full rebrand on the package design, and I'm hoping those could, get put into stores and kind of do well in different stores and retail shops. I had to change
What
it up a
about
little bit because
merchandise?
merchandise. I had shirts last year when I was talking to you guys. You guys wore them on the show, but I haven't done any more shirts yet. I released some car fragrances recently.
Nice.
Yeah, those are
That's
cool.
dope.
But Spencer, you've done modeling and stuff, and you tie into our next guest that we're gonna bring on with you. You have an MTV pass, much like one of my favorite guests. And I'm so thankful. Yeah, we're gonna go there. One of my favorite guests that we've had, and I'm so thankful for taking a chance on us and just being so awesome. I just can't say so awesome and like giving her time and everything. She's one of my favorites. I really appreciate her hopping on for 100. I grew up watching her, and it's like amazing to have her like chilling with us. Sophia Haskins, how are
Hey.
you?
Yo.
How's it going?
How are
What's
you?
going
Welcome
on?
back.
Pretty good. Welcome. Thanks for having me, y'all.
We having our guest guest on guest meeting type of thing.
This is the MTV crew.
And the MTV crew.
Let's see so.
Now let me give you guys the background of how they're both related through MTV. Now, Sophia, as you guys just heard me say, I basically grew up watching her from Road Rules the Quest to the challenges, Battle of the Sexes 2, to the nostalgia to have her back and seeing All Stars 2 this past season. She's doing her damn thing. And with Spencer, he was on a popular, back then, it aired for a few years. It's not airing right now, but I'm sure you could go to YouTube or Google it. He was on a dating show called Next.
I was on Next.
Next. How was that experience?
So I heard, man.
How was
That's
that
crazy.
I got kicked off of my college track team for doing the show. It was wild. There it is.
Did not.
Oh, wow.
Yep, that was Next.
Yo.
I was
That's
like 18.
crazy, man.
No, but wait a minute. You have to go back. You got kicked out
You
of your
look like a
college.
baby, dude.
He does, right? He does. He really does. When I see that, I'm like, wow, it is like a different. He does look like a baby. So wait a minute. You got kicked out of your track team for doing the show?
No, I almost lost my track scholarship. There's some NCAA rules and regulations where you can't appear in TV. Luckily, it was a reality TV show, so it was okay. But there was a big deal about it, and I was like, "Come on."
That's crazy.
And that's Sophia. We know from the challenges. How you been since the last time we've seen you?
Oh, we can't hear you, Sophia. She's muted.
Hello?
There we go.
Hey, there you go. So you say I've been making all this noise for no reason? I'm hollering over here. I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. Not too bad. A busy day today, but I'm always gonna make time for y'all. You look great, Melanie. Look at you, Charlie.
Thank you. You almost made me. You made me a little shy when you through our DMs when we were going back. I almost dropped my phone. I'm like, oops. I'm like, oh
no.
Making me all shy.
You're looking pretty good yourself too, Spencer. I don't want to leave you out. I'm all encompassing.
Appreciate it. You too.
Thanks.
No, listen, you just came off from All Stars 2, which ended not too long ago.
Yeah.
After the whole season finally finishing airing, and looking back at how everything unfolded, how was that whole experience for you and as a person? How did that help you, where you at today as a person? You just seen all that go by. Like how was that feeling?
Well, one, it was kind of weird because it was the first, when you make a decision or you do something and then you always wonder, I wonder what would have happened, what happened on if I was there. So it's kind of interesting to see life continue on after you're gone. It's like, man, I was just there, and then they booted me off, and this is what I could have been a part of. So it's weird to see the other option play out when with you not even being there. So that was a cool experience. But I was really happy to see, and I every time when I was watching the rest of the season, I'm like, man, I could have done that. Like I would have killed it on that joint, you know. I was just all hyping myself up. I'm like lifting weights, like I could have been there, you know. So you know, I was just all angry, you know. No, but it was good. It was nice to watch it. It was fun.
Awesome.
I'm glad everybody.
Go ahead.
I'm glad John A got to win and MJ got to win. I actually just saw John A not too long ago. At one of event that we did, so it was good catching up with her and a lot of the other cast members.
You guys were in New York recently, right? That was the event, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sophia, I was so mad. I was so mad because I wanted to ask Melanie. I wanted to be there, but I think I was coming back. I think I was coming back from a trip,
Jamaica.
like that day. I was coming back from Jamaica or Mexico. One of those two. One of my.
I literally just that same day I just flew in from New Orleans, and I went to the thing straight after. I stopped by home, dropped my bag, showered, and went to it.
You know what? I should have been like you. Listen, and I just heard that you were just recently on the challenge, the official challenge podcast with Tori and Anissa. You just mentioned in New Orleans, one of my favorite places. How was that?
Yo, I love it, man. You know, I didn't expect to love it so much. There's something about the people there. It's like, you know, I've been to so many different cities within the States, but you know, there's not a lot of places that are so rooted into where they live. You know, people from Louisiana are like rooted into the land over there. So it's really cool. There's like generations and generations of stories, and the parades were dope. My homegirl's from there, so she showed me the right way to go about it, not like the messy, I can't remember anything about anything kind of way. So it was kind of cool.
Spencer, have you been to New Orleans?
I've been once, yeah.
Yeah, how was your experience in New Orleans?
I was sick. I went to Voodoo Festival and
oh, that's cool.
Marilyn Manson.
Ooh.
I want to say Travis Scott was there too. It was really cool.
Awesome.
Nice.
Now, Sophia, you've seen the whole challenge and you've seen the final for All Stars 2. How do you think you would have fared off? You know, you said you were watching. There were some things that you were like, yeah, I could have done that. How do you think now that the whole thing's done, watching the final, how do you think you would have fared off doing that final?
I think I would have been pretty good at it. You know, I wonder a lot of exhaustion, how clear my mind would have been. But I also know myself that if I don't get caught up on what everybody else is doing, I'll be more efficient and I would be able to do it. Because it's like when you see everybody advancing, you're like, oh my God, I got to hurry up. I got to catch up. And I would just zone everybody out, be like, girl, you need to just focus on what you got to do. Because in those things, you never know who's ahead because everybody's doing different parts of the puzzle. And actually, for a fact, I believe Ayana and Tech were really close to being in the top. And if they didn't quit, they had a fighting chance to win. So that's why that's why you need to always follow through on everything that you do, because you never know how it's going to end. You know, rather to fail trying than not trying it, and you know, not trying it at all. You know, it's that little bit of regret. Never leave space for regret because it's going to kill you. It's like, man, I wonder if could I. So now I tend to do things in life where it's like I leave no space for should I, could I, or what ifs, because what's the point?
Love that. Like you said, John A and MJ won, which that's pretty cool because their first time win. No, MJ's second win actually. But John A's first win. And she goes back, you know, to her original season Cancun, and then she did a bunch of challenges. And throughout the years watching, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a fan, going back to when I was freaking 12, adolescent. Oh God. Showing my age. Like I see her.
You showed my age too. It's not just you, homeboy. You took me down with that boat. I was like, what do you mean? I'm 20. You know?
Forever 21.
Right.
No, but no, it was good seeing her like win because it's like the underdog. During her original season, she you know, a lot of people did not take her serious, etc. So to see her on All Stars 1, come back like a little. I'm like, all right, she didn't win All Stars 1 because there was only one winner for All Stars 1. But then to see her win this, it was like, wow, like it goes to show, like no matter what or years later, if you keep going at something, like
Yeah.
you know.
But she in All Stars 1, she did kind of win because she was the first girl. So she was.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
So if they had done that, then she would have been a winner over there.
Absolutely.
So I'll give that to
You're
her.
right about that. You're right about that. I do give her that too. She was one of the, and she finished. She completed an All Stars 1. So you're right. Definitely have to give her her flowers for that. But
yeah.
Now, Spencer, all right, I have a game for both of you guys. In life, we got to get rid of some things, but it's some hard choices. So this fun game is one of our favorite games that we've done on the show since we started almost 2 years ago. 99 episodes later, it's called One Gotta Go. All right, so it's pretty simple.
One gotta go.
One gotta go. So I'm gonna give you a list of 4 things. I have to try to follow it on my phone because I'm not gonna be able to see the laptop. I'm getting, my age eyes, and I don't have my glasses on because I want to be cute.
Do you not see this?
I should have it on because I'm reading instead of trying to be cute. But we're gonna play What I Gotta Go. I'm gonna go through a few cards, and both Spencer and Sophia, you guys have to give your take of which one has to go. All right. So,
all right.
Melanie, help me out if you can see better. Okay. One gotta go. A, religious freedom. B, guns. C, vaccines. Or D, animal rights.
B, guns.
Religious
Not
freedom.
a fan.
Religious freedom. Spencer?
Vaccines.
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
Wait, so both vaccines. Wait, which one did you say, Sophia?
Guns. I'm not a fan.
Yeah. I will. I guess. Yeah. I would say that too if I had to. All right. Next, one gotta go. The Irishman. We are on to movies now. The Irishman, Scarface, Goodfellas, or Casino.
Oh, I got
The
my
Irishman.
Yeah, the Irishman.
The Irishman.
The Irishman.
The Irishman.
Yeah.
I can't get. I'd be like, I couldn't get rid of the other ones. Those are classics, man.
Yeah,
Forget it.
yeah, they are classics. One gotta go. Family functions, birthday parties,
shit,
wedding receptions, or D,
guys and ladies
guys,
night.
Guys / ladies night out.
Let's get rid of wedding receptions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, those only come around
I
like one. How often does that happen?
Yeah, facts. I've only been to one wedding, and I mean, I'm still not married, so yeah, I'm feeling better. So wedding receptions could go. No, actually, no, I'm not better.
You didn't
I'm
catch
good.
the bouquet.
I'm good, right? One gotta go. Makeup sex, morning sex, goodbye sex, or drunk sex.
Goodbye sex.
Goodbye.
Who's doing that? Who's doing that?
Drunk sex.
Drunk sex?
Well, I'm going on a trip. I'm like, baby, we getting down tonight. Goodbye. I'll take my goodbye sex.
Me too.
Top me off, baby, before I leave.
Right? You said who's doing goodbye sex? I've done it. I've done it.
He's like, I'm done.
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar before you go. Goodbye.
Word. And one more time at the airport before we go. Just saying.
One gotta go. Skittles, Nerds, Starburst, or Airheads?
I'm going with Nerds.
Nerds.
Airheads.
Or Airheads. They're too sweet.
Skittles could go. Oh, wow. All right, the last one for you guys. The last one for you. Did you pick, Sophia? Did you say one?
Airheads.
Airheads? All right. The only Airheads I like is the cherry one anyway, so. Cherry guy. One gotta go. Living La Vida Loca by Ricky Martin.
Oh.
We're going back to the early 90s. MTV days. Christina Aguilera, Genie in a Bottle. Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way, or Britney Spears, Baby One More Time. One gotta go.
I'm going with C. I Want It That Way.
No, that's a karaoke classic.
That song has made like a kind of resurrection in commercials lately.
Hater, sir.
And with Gen Z.
Oh, man.
Damn, Spence.
How dare you?
What about you, Sophia?
Dude. Oh my gosh, it's a tie between Genie in a Bottle and Living La Vida Loca.
All right, no one got rid of Baby One More
Oh.
Time, so I'm good. You guys are welcome back to the show. Not just kidding. I love Britney Spears. Hello, right there. But Spencer, Sophia, we are like, listen, I am so happy that you guys were able to stop by and celebrate with us. You guys are some of our favorite guests. Spencer, where could our listeners listening right now or watching, where could they support you and find you?
Check out my website, monsterandghost.com. My personal Instagram is at @IOwnSpencer. And if you want to check out my company's Instagram, it's at Monster and Ghost XX.
Nice. And Sophia, where could the people who want to support you, follow you, etc., find you?
You can find me on Instagram because that seems to be the only social media I'm decent at. Instagram at day_la_soap.
Yeah.
After that, yeah, that's where I got.
I was just saying,
Sorry,
yeah,
Spencer. I'm not as good as you, Spence. I don't have a lot of stuff. But watch. Catch me next time. I'm gonna have something for you. You're not gonna saying next. You're gonna be saying, I'm gonna stay right here.
we're both gonna be better at TikTok, Sophia. Like we just recently created a TikTok for the podcast, a TikTok.
Oh yeah.
And it's still baby steps. It's turtle steps because I can't get with it and maneuvering it. We're not that good at it yet. We're not that good at it yet. So hopefully by the next time we see each other, we're both on TikTok and we're doing it. We got a handle on it.
Oh, I'm on it. I'm excited about that. I mean, geez. As long as it's not as complicated as Twitter, because I cannot figure that shit out. I don't know what it is in me.
No,
yeah,
Twitter's
man.
way easier.
Twitter?
Easier. Yeah, Twitter's
yeah,
easy.
It's like I'll get these feeds. I don't know how to really follow. I don't really know what I'm doing, and it frustrates me. And I just throw the phone, and I'm like, it's like you're making a fool of me, you know.
Well, we can teach you because Twitter is definitely easier now. That TikTok, baby, Lord bless us and help us. But thank you guys so much. Can't wait to see you again, Sophia. Hopefully, I'm praying for you and still hoping for another appearance on an All Stars to come. I'm praying for many All Stars to come on my Paramount Plus subscription.
Yes.
Congratulations on your 100th episode. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. And Spencer, thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate both of you, our MTV babies, our MTV people, and much love and blessings to both you guys. We'll see you. We'll see you soon.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah, next time I'll clean my room.
Nice. All right. That was fun. Hey, good to have some MTV peeps, right? That was awesome.
Nostalgia
Indeed. Well, it's been a while for you. How does it feel seeing Spencer and Sophia back?
I talk to Spencer like all the time, but it was great to see them, and it's good to see that they're like thriving after being on our show. A lot can happen in a year's time, or less than a year, and they're doing great. So I'm just reading the comments. Hi, Daniel. I miss you. But I need to reserve my voice for the next guest.
For the next guest?
Yes.
Who? I mean, do you know who our next guest is?
Yeah, I know who it is.
All right. Well,
straight from the A. Right?
Straight from the A.
A-Town.
Well, we may have to postpone that, push it back. But what matters is that we have a special surprise for you guys. There's no way we could do this show without having this person on. So, welcome.
You're scaring me.
Welcome. No, don't worry. Don't be that scared because it's not that person. Welcome to the show. One of our original
founding
members,
fathers.
And there's no way we could have 100th episode without bringing this guy on. Welcome, Sean. What's up, Sean?
Hey, how's it going?
It's
going. Are you sleeping? Why is it so dark?
Oh, I don't even know.
he's a he's a ghost. He's a
Turn
ghost.
on your camera. You have the little thingy on the camera like turned off.
But for the people listening to us, Sean, for you, how does it? I mean, 100 episodes. Remember when we did our first episode ever?
Yes, it was hectic. It was crazy.
Who are
It
those
was.
losers? Okay.
It was. I wasn't prepared. I mean, I was always prepared. I'm always. That was the only show that I will admit that I was not prepared for. Like it was some miscommunication. I was not really prepared for it, but we winged it. We did it. I'm a Pisces. I go with the flow, and we did it. But ever trust and believe. Every episode after that, my ass was on ready. Because if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. There you go. There you go. We see that face and that smile. So what have I mean? It's almost 2 years, dude. 2 years. It's late May that we started doing this. It all started quarantine 2020.
Yeah.
And a lot has happened, ups and downs, good and bad, all around. But I mean, we're still here. What has been some of your favorite memories?
Well, I don't know. There's so many. Our first guest was your brother when we had him on. That was
Flex.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of our first episodes.
Yeah.
Our first guest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Flex if you're watching. Again, there's a lot of guests that we wish we had on with us. You know what I mean? If we could bring on like most of like we really vibe, like Melanie said, with most of the guests. You know, if we could bring every freaking guest on, but we definitely would. But yeah.
I also love when you would be streaming from somewhere else, some far off country or something. And like there he is on the beach. Or something.
Yeah, you're right. We've done well. I've done this show. We've done the show live. You obviously we do it from perspective places, but you know I've done the show live. And we did a poll on this on our Inner Circle page of what place have I not done this show live from, and some of the choices was Colombia, Mexico, Aruba, and Jamaica. And surprisingly, a lot of people got that wrong. But the only place I haven't out of that list was Jamaica. We were supposed to do a bonus episode, Melanie, but the internet at that resort was not fucking with us. They was like, nope, not today. Not today. You ain't going live. Enjoy yourself at the pool. And I sure did. But what's up? What's been up with you? Tell like for our circle friends who love you. What's been up with Sean?
I've been doing I don't know, not much. I've been gaming mostly and streaming on that, and I just been like really just hanging out with my niece. And
what game do you play?
I play No Man's Sky and Star Trek Online.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say like Fortnite or something.
No, I don't. I can't fuck with that. No, because that's hectic. I ended up swearing at a 6-year-old. Who knows? You know that. You know they got them young kids in there, and I'll say some shit. Yeah.
I'm sure. I can see you going wild and being wild. But we have some Ask the Circle. Oh, it's wild over there. We have some Ask the Circle questions. As you know, Ask the Circle goes back to one of our origins. We don't do it as much. We haven't been doing it as much, Melanie, because we've been just packed with so many things. But we brought Ask the Circle back, and you guys could call if y'all want. I know Melanie's like, no, don't call. But if anyone wants to call, congratulations, whatever, give us a call. Just don't talk too much to Melanie. But some of we already asked one of the questions that was sent. I don't know why someone sent a question specifically for Melanie asking if she's single. I mean, hello, what about me? But here is, well, actually, no, someone did send me a question. Charlie, who was your first love before Britney? before Britney, there was the Spice Girls, there was TLC, there was En Vogue.
Ricky
Those are some.
Martin.
No, no, I mean, we
Mhm.
love men, period. But there wasn't like a love like that, like
Mhm.
artist wise. But no, before Britney, it was in this order, going back. TLC, before TLC, Spice Girls, before Spice Girls, and Vogue. So I always loved women and badass women and sexy women.
I don't know. I thought you would have said your grandma.
My first, well, the way I took the question was as for art, like an artist, celebrity,
Oh, okay.
singers. That's the way I took the question. I don't know. The person who sent me the question, y'all could reiterate or maybe tell me in the comments, whatever that's not what y'all meant. But we have another question. What made you? What made? Oh boy, what made you hesitant in the past to do a podcast? And you guys can answer this too, because this was just a question. What made you hesitant in the past to do the podcast? This is not directly to me or anyone, but I'll answer. I said this today in one of my nuggets. I think for me was fear, lack of knowing some things. But once you immerse yourself and you teach yourself and you learn things, and Melanie, I think for us was a perfect example. And I mean, maybe you could agree. When push
Mhm.
comes to shoves and it's something you want and love and it's a passion, push comes to shove and shit hits the fan, you will learn things quick. And you remember that weekend. You
That
know what weekend
yeah,
we're talking about.
that was
And,
motivation and determination. Yeah.
hmm.
Mhm.
Sean, you know what I'm talking about too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. And sometimes it takes the bullshit. Um, and maybe sometimes I think things happen, the universe does certain things to push you. And I think not that I was comfortable because I was wearing many other hats and doing many other things, but it just pushed me to do other things like this. And yeah, so here we go. Let's do another question. This is from Jay. How did you get started with the show? Wants
Um.
to, I mean,
Yeah. Charles texts me. He's like, "What do you think about doing a podcast?" And I was like, "Yeah, I just bought a computer, so why not?" and we went from there. We talked to other friends, and we got things happening. Um, like the only thing is like pretty much why I kind of stepped away from the show is that I don't sugarcoat things and I just tell stuff, straight as it was,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's not great if you have guests because I'll ask them whatever the fuck I want to ask them.
Well,
So,
talk your shit.
um, yeah, but yeah, that's yeah, but yeah, the show was kind of spicy in the beginning. I would say that.
Yeah, I mean, it sure was. It was. Melanie, what about for you?
What was the question?
What how did you get started with the show? Well, I mean, if you
I
can
was a
answer,
replacement.
no,
I don't know
no,
why I'm yelling.
no, you were not a replacement, but no, I think you both were getting kind of too.
No,
We
wait,
during
I will
2020.
say, no, I will say we used to have these little Zoom parties where we would like make it a big kiki and we would just get in and talk about different things. And it wasn't just us, it was multiple people, your family, friends, whatever. I've always been behind the scenes. I've always liked to like be the one with the creativity and say what things should be spoken about. And I was like the producer basically and the talent scout and all that bullshit. But I also feel like my voice brought in, not right now because my voice is fucking shot, but I feel like my voice brought in a difference in the vibe because being a female, being a straight female, I had a different perspective.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
So, and also, I feel like at the end of the day, if you guys all collectively have the same mindset, there's not much to discuss and it gets like redundant. So I just came to fuck shit up. Just kidding.
No, yeah, like they said, it was started like 2020. Zoom parties. We were doing the Zoom things. It was like big Zoom parties too. Like we felt
Yeah.
our oats. Like I remember being in Washington one time
I
doing
was
we did
getting
a few Zoom parties, and one of them happened to be while I
those
was
were
in
bad.
Washington D.C. And boy, like it was fun. Like
They would last till like 4 in the morning. And Sean, remember we would be sharing pictures.
Oh yeah. Mm-mm.
Yo, listen, I remember I would have to sign out of some of them. I'm like, all right, y'all, I like to party, but no, I gotta go.
Yeah, you
Um,
used to leave like
yeah, I
not
used to leave after a
down.
while, after a certain time. I'm like, okay, I gotta go. I was booked and busy back then.
Mm.
Well, I'm still busy, but yeah, I had to go. No, but it started with Zoom parties with like my brothers and friends, and those were fun. Those were a lot of fun, which is kind of like what we tried to go far vibe today with our 100 episode. Back to the initial before we like really like make this go. And I think having the Zoom parties, like you said, Sean, we then after that, like we reached out and kind of talking between us original ones, like, hey, what's up? Let's do this. So yeah, another question is there's actually two questions about our name of the inner circle thing. How did we come up with the inner circle name?
Charlie, you could attest to that because that was all you.
No, because it started off from a group text that we called the Burn Book from the Mean Girls, and
Uh,
Hmm.
we would say whatever the fuck we wanted. But and we were gonna call it that, but I was like, maybe we shouldn't call it that because it's gonna make people think it's all gonna be talking about
yeah.
shit all the time,
Right.
and then we was just trying to think about like how we are as friends and then I remembered that a lot of people would be like when we were all at the clubs be like, oh, you and your inner circle, you don't let nobody in and blah 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 blah. They'll say stuff like that. And then Charles was like, I like that, the inner circle, and we went yeah from that.
Well, that, but also original, like, and it's funny. Sophia was just on, and if she's watching this and still listening, what originally, yes, that a little bit, but it was also like we were coming up with names, and then we kept pitching each other in the group chat, and then finally, it kind of came. We threw different things like circle, this, that, but it came from like two shows actually. The original challenges, and I don't know, Melanie, if you go back to the old challenges, like Real World, A Road was Battle of the Seasons and Battle of the Sexes, where the top three winners were, or the top three, top three winners were in the inner circle. So it was a little bit of that, and the show on Netflix, The Circle. So I think it was a little bit of that, plus what Sean said about us going like being a clique and like people saying certain things like, "Oh, the group, blah blah blah." So it was a little bit of everything, and like we threw it out there, kind of made the word come together, and then we're like, let's set ourselves apart and throw in the three, which leads to our next question from our boy Anthony. Anthony, he says, "Will the three from the inner circle be changed? There's only two." Can I? I mean, you could give your perspective, Melanie, to that. But with me, Anthony, shout out to Anthony. Thank you so much. He's put us on and like merged us and networked us with some great talent. And they're coming right up. They're coming right up to celebrate and close out the show with us. But he put us on to some great talent. And to answer your question, Anthony, no, the three won't be taken out because the way I look at the Inner Circle podcast and that three, what it represents is yes, there's two hosts, but every guest, whether it's one guest or multiple guests in a week, is part of the circle. So I feel like every guest that comes on and joins Melanie and I forms that three and completes that three. So
Plus,
that's why I'm not taking the three out. And plus, Sean,
plus our
who's
viewers,
there.
plus our viewers are third guests.
Thank you. Exactly.
The third guest.
Thank you. No, you're complete. Thank you for that, Sean. You're so right, and it's not bullshit. Plus, even when we don't have guests, our circle friends, as I like.
Wait, I have the best answer ever. The
Go
third
ahead.
person is Gizmo, which my friend Chris is asking for Gizmo. Where is he?
Gizmo's in my room, most likely in
Laid
his
up.
little shelter, laid up like a king.
His little
But
bomb shelter.
yeah, so he that to answer your question, yeah. When Anthony said that question, I was like, wow, good question. I'm like, good question, and I have an answer for you. You just gotta wait till Wednesday. And then we have one more question before we move on to bring our next guest on. With so many podcasts out there, how do you set yourself apart?
It's me and you. That's all that needs to be said.
Yeah, I mean, it's so true. There's so many podcasts out there, and like that's why years ago I was hesitant because now there's even more podcasts. Melody, remember when I was still in Providence and I wanted to do Fly podcast? Podcast wasn't even that. I mean, it was big, but it wasn't like now. Like now, everyone and their mother has a podcast, and you know what? Why not? Like as long as you bring your own brand, your own flair. We all different individuals. So if you bring your own brand, your own flair, your own personality, and come on, some podcasts, you got to be a little bit original. A little bit original. I don't want to start talking my shit and get bumped off by the CIA. But some of you guys have to be a little bit original. But yeah,
I like to think of you as like The View with less politics, and when you talk about pop culture, you actually know what you're talking about.
And fashion.
Yeah.
But no. So let's bring up some friends that. Oh wait, before we move on, no wait, Sean, you have a game.
We have a game.
We have so much, I mean, this show has been jam packed. You have a game for us. We have two games. Sean, Melanie, do you want to? I know you don't you can't really talk much, but please explain the game that Sean will be presenting for you and I.
Okay, so the game is how well do you know your best friend? So he's going to ask a series of questions, and Charlie has to guess what my answer or response would be, and I'll guess Charlie's answer response. And we'll write it in our handy dandy little whiteboards. I don't know if it's going to reflect.
I don't know how good y'all going to see, but we're going to try.
We'll say it out loud. That's fine.
All right,
so
ready?
Let's go.
Ready.
Okay. Which type of movie does your best friend like best? Comedy, horror, romance, or action?
That's easy for me.
Yes, easy for you. We spoke about it so much. Wait, how could I do it where people can see it the right way?
It's fine. We could just say it out loud. So horror. Charlie likes horror movies. What'd you say? I like action?
Yeah.
I like action, but I like comedy more.
Oh.
Wow. Just kidding.
Okay. Next.
I
when
hate horror, Chris.
And how did you two meet each other?
That god awful place. Set it on fire, Lord. Forever 21.
Forever 21. And then we really hit it off. If you want specifics, it wasn't until we were behind the cash wrap closing one day, and she said she complimented, I believe, the Spice Girls of Britney, and I'm like, okay, she's not a bitch after all.
I thought you were a bitch too. Next.
No, that's too easy.
No, all of them, right? We're doing all of them.
We're
doing all of them.
I'm skipping one. It's too easy. It's way too easy.
No, it's not.
Okay, it's not. Which is your best friend's favorite animal pet?
Oh.
You better have a name, Charlie.
A name for your favorite pet?
Yeah.
I
don't just because I don't have one.
On. Wait, I forgot.
Oh, she don't have one.
No.
Why you guys doesn't have one?
No, I think I know. No. I know who it is. No,
yes,
I know,
by proxy.
No. What's that dog's name? I'm forgetting. I'm having a brain fart.
Where's Lewis in the comments?
The one that got lost.
Polo.
There you go. I have a lot that I have to remember today.
I said Gizmo, obviously. Next.
But I'm right? It's Polo, right?
Yeah.
Polo is a cutie.
How many brothers or sisters do I have? And what are their names? Oh, what are their names? There's too many.
I don't gotta write the. Do I have to write the names? All right.
Oh my god, I'm having a brain fart with one name, and it's really a brain
Ooh, ooh.
When
fart.
I talk about Charles's brothers, I just described them.
Charlie got
Oh,
four
that was
brothers:
Yo,
good.
yeah.
Brian, Joey, Chris, and Raymond. You
Melody
said
has three siblings: Julio, Lucy, and oh my
Ashley.
god, Ashley. Wait, you didn't even let me finish. You didn't even
It's
let me
fine.
think. But Ashley, but you know what? I know Ashley the least, and have seen and been around Ashley the least, and hear you talk less.
She's the
about
baby.
Ashley, so that's why.
She's a private. She's private, even though she has like 1 million fans on TikTok. But next,
Go.
What is your best? What is your best friend's favorite food?
ooh, pizza.
Lasagna.
No, nigga, I like your lasagna. That doesn't mean I love lasagna. What the fuck?
But what's your favorite food?
Chinese food.
Chinese.
Yeah. Oh no, I lied. Cheeseburgers.
You see, she's switching herself. How the hell do I supposed to know?
Cheeseburgers.
I'm sorry, you know women.
Go ahead, next, like Spencer would say.
What's your does your best friend have a credit card?
Yes, an American Express to be exact.
Yep. You got that one, Capital One?
Yep, I do.
Okay.
Next question.
Would your best friend rather save or spend?
Oof.
I'm good at both, so good luck.
Yeah, exactly. But from what I see the most, maybe lately is a different trend, but usually is spend.
I think you like to save now.
It's called
Really?
retail therapy. Okay.
Yeah,
I think
you
you
like
like
that.
to spend. No, I actually spend more. I try. I save, but I try. But then things happen. But yeah, I say for you spend.
Yeah.
Lately, you're saving, but you usually spend.
You make money to spend it. Who's gonna spend it when you die?
That's
Like, hello.
True. That is true. Next.
What concerts had your best friend attended? Charles Wall.
I've seen a lot.
Most of them.
Right.
Twice.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not writing this shit. I'll just say it. Britney, Bad Bunny, Ozuna, Justin Timberlake, En Vogue, Sierra.
Backstreet. Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went.
Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson. I don't know.
Who was my
Backstreet
first
Boys.
concert ever?
En Vogue.
Nope.
TLC.
All right, for you, I put Ozuna, Britney, Mark Anthony, Bad Bunny, Justin Timberlake. Who else have we seen together?
Lenny Kravitz, my favorite.
Lenny Kravitz.
Jamiroquai.
Oh yeah, you did go see Jamiroquai, yeah. I just named the ones we went together to. But I'm there. Next, Sean, next.
What's one gift your best friend wants for their birthday?
Oh, that you're never gonna get.
Oh no, this one's hard.
Bad Bunny sneakers.
Right, yeah, I do want Bad Bunny sneakers.
What do I want? I have everything I want.
Yeah, I don't
Except
know.
the man.
I'm just leaving it blank. I don't know. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know. What's one
That
thing
was a
you
trick
want?
question because I'm very open to whatever I get. Like, I'm happy to get something.
Next.
Just put the
Wow,
easy
I'm Miss America.
Money.
Yeah, money. Pay my bill.
And the last question: Who was the last person your best friend kissed?
Now this was a fucked up question because I'm like, how do I answer this on live? Do you really want me to answer this?
Why? What's going on?
Who was the last person I kissed? I don't know.
What?
Oh, both of you.
You.
done.
Yours is easy. You know who's the last person I kissed.
Actually, it was Lewis. It was Lewis, actually.
That I kissed?
No, I'm answering for you. I'm
Oh.
saying for you, Rami.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will.
I didn't say what type of kiss though.
I know. I mean, you
Even
didn't say what type of kiss, but I could only imagine what type of kiss. So I'm like, I don't know about that question on live TV. So let's leave it at that. Because I don't want to answer it and get in trouble. So let's get into a quick game before we bring out We Family Son and one of our new favorite guests. Oh, I just love her. We're gonna bring them out in just a moment, but first, Sean, you and I need to battle. We need to battle for a crown. We need to battle for the ultimate. And now that we don't have any restrictions of people not wanting to be exposed of their sluttiness, you and I could battle for who is the biggest slut. One of our favorite games from back in the day when we started. So let's get.
Like you're gonna win this.
Oh, me? Oh no. I think it's a good fair shot between both of us. But let's get it popping and going really quick before we bring out We Family Son and our girl Byronique. Who is the biggest slut? Have you taken someone else's gum while making out?
No.
Yeah, no.
No, I don't think so either. Have you?
No.
Have you sneezed snot onto someone during sex? No.
Someone did that to me. Disgusting. Oh, and that's why I don't talk to them anymore.
No, you just hold it in.
No. I mean, I've been my nose running and I just breathe it in but yeah, excuse me. Have you lied about having sex with someone? Yes.
Yeah.
Have you barked while participating in doggy style sex? No.
No.
And I used to role play back, especially when I was younger. But even that role playing I have not done trying to be a dog. No. Gizmo was the only one that barks around here. Have you injured yourself while having an orgasm?
No. No.
No, not while having an orgasm. No. Have you masturbated so much that it caused bleeding?
No.
Now, not bleeding, but chafing. You don't use weed.
That was only.
Lube?
She got something on her mind. She ready. No, I mean I've gotten injuries from blowjobs, but not.
Oh, oof! From those creatives.
Yeah.
No, but no. When you don't use, I'm not. Listen. This is an Ernest podcast. Let's be real. I don't use lube like that to jerk off. I'm not like one of those.
Me either.
It's like what? So, but sometimes if you jerk off too much, jerk off moment. We family should be on for this one. If you jerk off too much, and hard, you chafe sometimes. So yes, I have.
Mm-mm.
Have you had plastic surgery in order to increase your sex appeal? Absolutely not.
No.
Not yet.
This is all natural.
The most I'll have is Botox, and I don't think I'll need it for very,
My
very
friend
long
Chris
time.
said, "Yeah, I can't do it without weed either."
Not weed. Oh, I didn't mean weed. Jesus. No. Okay. Have you had an orgasm while watching a weather forecast? Absolutely not. That is crazy.
You can have sex while
I mean,
watching
I've had sex during like a hurricane, and the news was on just to make sure we were safe while we were being safe.
Well, I guess out of those 8 questions, I answered more yes. So for this time, you're right. I take the crown of the biggest slut, but we'll have a rematch, Sean. We'll have a rematch soon. But now let's bring on some more guests, and we saved the best for some funnies because both of these, well, they're 3 individuals, but both of them bring the funny. We Family Son was on our show not too long ago, and we love them so much and the support and everything that we had to have them back. And this girl we just met not too long ago either, but she is a funny, like right up there funny with the Lampanellis and the Queens of Comedy type of women. We want to welcome to the show our friends, one of my favorite podcasts. They bring the funny We Family Son and my girl, Byronique. What is going on?
Yes, with the props.
It's about time. We walk out here.
everyone.
It's about time. What up, you son?
What's up?
Am I doing it right? You see, I can listen to it. Son. Hey, Razor Jigsaw, how are you guys? Byronique, how are you? How you doing? You look lovely. Thank you for joining us.
Girl, you look good.
For having me. I had to dress up. I saw y'all looking all chic. I was like, oh man, let me put on a little cocktail.
You know, we have to. Me and Melody was like, bitch, what you wearing? No, bitch, I'm wearing this.
I was like,
You
if
know,
I
we have
can't
to
talk,
show
I gotta look good.
We have to show off for 100.
Y'all did that, yes.
Sergio, Joe, how are you guys? I mean, it hasn't been so long, but you guys are, you guys are back. How you guys been?
No, we're doing great, man. After we did your show, that's when we started our shit. You guys inspired us to want to be on YouTube.
But you guys have been doing your things for a while, though. You guys have been done. For us, we've gone on every Wednesday. We started almost 2 years ago coming in May. We've been on every Wednesday. We've done some bonus episodes, but it's just once a week, every Wednesday. So we're finally now officially, if you don't want to count bonus episodes, reach 100. But you guys have reached 100 episodes. Celebrated your milestone with 100 episodes. How was that for you guys?
Oh, I mean, light work, man.
yeah, light work for him. We called everybody we had on the show, and then it was like finding the time and editing. It was like 5 hours. I had to break it into 2 parts. We actually did it and put it out like maybe like a week or 2 before we went on your show.
Yeah.
Yep.
Middle of December. Mm-hmm.
I remember. And what has been, what could people who maybe are following you guys from being on from the show, or maybe new to you guys, I watched it for the first time and are learning about you guys, like what is, everyone, like we said, everyone has a podcast. We're all different. We all have our individuality. What's the difference with you guys? You guys bring the fun. You guys are comedy, and you guys do a lot of things, boy meets world thing. What is the We Family Son podcast about for anyone who may be watching or listening that don't know about you guys?
Well, honestly, this is our life, yo. I'll be honest with you, it's our life. That podcast is we just letting y'all in on the story, because this is how we talk all the time. Like, we don't stop.
We kind of hold back on the podcast, which a lot of people find surprising, but we do. We hold back. Like, there's a lot of shit we want to say.
Y'all hold back?
Let's chill.
Yeah, y'all hold back?
Sometimes.
Byronique, they hold back?
Sometimes. I mean, for the most part, we don't. I mean, we when we first started, we definitely wanted to ease in, but as we progress, like now, we're kind of more comfortable.
Yeah, we're more like, fuck it.
Yeah, we got the disclaimer, but we're always about the jokes. It's always the joke first. Nobody's bigger than the joke, and nobody's bigger than the show.
Yeah. So we do things, we're not trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but we can't help ourselves but to laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And you guys have a banter between you guys. Me and Melody have our own kind of ways, but you guys have a banter for sure.
Oh, that's because we fucked.
See, we hold back.
You see, and that's the difference. Me and Melody have it.
That's how we got the name.
You guys have a certain special banter that you guys have going on between the show. What makes that chemistry and y'all flow and the way y'all go? Because listen, sometimes the way y'all go, it's like for someone new, it's like, oh wow, they're going back and forth, in on each other, like clutching my pearls. Like, oh my god, like for someone who may not know you guys, what's that relation? What is the dynamic that you guys have that and that's special that just. When y'all flow and that banter, y'all could go there.
It's because I know he's gonna buy me ice cream after the show's over.
That's true. I bribe him in gifts, like with food. I feed him. I make sure my baby fed. You know what I'm saying?
a man's way to the heart is just stomach, right? You say?
No, but honestly, I don't know about him, but I think we really figured out that I'm best when I'm motivated by hate. I really am. Like, I'm at my most creative when I'm hating on something.
Yes.
You know, in a joking way. I just got to talk shit. It's just what I do. And that's when that's how we come up with the best shit. That's when we have the best arguments, and then that's when we have the best like ideas. And then next thing you know, like I said, after that, the show's over, and we going to Cold Stone.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't vote. You know, breakup sex because we never break up.
But listen, you know, if y'all ever need, if y'all kick one of each, I know there was the episode with Melanie. You know, I seen the comments and stuff, and you guys threatening to leave each other, break up. You know, our boy Anthony, suggesting that he will be the new host. Sean is available too. Jump in.
You're pimping Sean now.
Hey man,
no, but hey, listen.
Nah.
You know, if you would have asked what our favorite meal was, his would have said Joe, mine would have said Serge.
Hey, Sean, if you're free tomorrow, you want to be on the show?
Yeah, we live on Thursdays.
Yeah, Thursday.
No,
we dropping a song tonight.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Speaking of songs, Melanie, do we have this? Do we have the song? Are you ready for a song?
I don't want to hear it.
Oh yeah, y'all didn't know. Y'all didn't expect this, but yeah, they have songs, all right. They have songs, and we put up some. We opened up the vault of their song rappings, rocking things.
Now we just talking shit. This is how we do it.
It's the hate, man. You gotta let it flow through you sometimes, you know, like Palpatine.
You ready?
Y'all ready?
Always.
Play it, Melanie.
Are y'all ready for your ears to bleed? No, I'm kidding.
Yes.
All the time. I have to edit it.
Yeah, especially when I masturbate. Mine's right. I bleed out the ears.
That's where you bleed.
Wait, I'm trying to play it. Yeah.
My eyes bleed because I'm staring at
Here we go.
Because you.
COVID. Niggas say I got COVID. That's a lie. Damien told me so.
Yeah, we be bored as fuck, don't we?
These niggas in my mind got me going crazy. These niggas in my mind think that I'm lazy. I make hits 5 times over. I hate hits. It's all over. Fuck you, Jay-Z.
So I want to know right now, who's the one who's rapping right now, rocking right now? Who is that?
That is Serge. That's Serge. And I thought Beavis and Butthead like had a rap album.
That's what we do. That is what we do.
I like
They're
it.
making songs on this side. Who comes up with the raps, the songs? I mean, this was during obviously COVID. Obviously, if y'all heard. Who?
Usually, I'll think of something stupid. I'll make up a name or something, and then he'll just start talking, and he'll just start rapping most of the time. And then I can't get nothing in because he doesn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's true too. But in that instance, it was just a freestyle because he kept saying, "You know what?" I said, "Go ahead, to go freestyle." So I just started. That's me playing the beat on the table, and then he just started rapping. He started saying COVID. I was like, "Fuck it."
Yeah,
DMX.
We just want to have fun.
That was when DMX died, so that RIP, you know.
Yeah,
it was
that?
a year, yo.
Year and a day?
RIP to DMX. Now we gotta go. Bionique, you just had a comedy show in LA, our LA Hollywood girl. You know what? Wait, guys. We don't need to clap. We have.
That's not it. That's to be family so play.
How was that for you? How did that go?
You know what? It went really well because, to be honest with you, it was my first time performing live for that many black people. You feel me? For that many of my own kind. And I'm not going to even try.
Take it off, huh?
I've always been nervous to do that. You feel me? Because black folks, you feel me? We could be real savage. And you feel me? We'll tear your ass apart and we tell you if you need to get the fuck off the stage. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like it's an accomplishment because, like, stand-up comedy, like, if you could make a room full of black motherfuckers laugh, then you know you for real funny. So that was like kind of like that passage of, you know what I mean? Like the
let me tell you right now, you don't need their approval because I'm telling you and me and Melanie, I'm saying you are funny. We love you. And that's why, like, listen, you was just on what, February? You were on? And we had to have you back on like ASAP. Like, we love you. And we gotta give, and the reason why we had to pair you guys together because we gotta give these boys, you know, some thank you and some credit because
I told you guys.
Like, yo, she is amazing.
You blew your load. You blew your load.
And Sean, Byronique and Sean, you guys have something in common. You're both Virgos.
And black? No.
Yeah, you're both Virgos. Virgo energy.
How you doing?
How did I know that? You said that before. Well, he's a good best friend of mine, so I know he's a Virgo. You mentioned you're a Virgo. Hey, I have a good memory. I listen. I wanted to be a psychiatrist. I wanted to be a psychiatrist too, or a psychologist. Coming up, like when I was younger too. So I listened and I remember.
Joe and Serge, what are you guys wearing?
Oh, it's new merch.
Yes.
Your new merch?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell us about your merch.
Oh, it's coming out.
You want me to say it? So we got matching.
One of you, don't get too excited. One at a time. One at a time, boys.
Charlie, do you not see it?
You gotta do a twirl. You gotta do a twirl.
But how we not come on the show and celebrate you, man?
It is a picture of Charlie and his boyfriend.
I
with dolphins.
am gagged.
Okay. You went to SeaWorld. Sean, go closer, man. Go closer.
Wow.
Yeah, we went to SeaWorld. You talking about this is being show.
Yo, I've never been gagged in my life.
You see me?
No, I've been gagged in my life. But on this show, I have not been gagged to this level. This is a first. I'm fucking gagged.
Wait a minute. Did you guys alter the faces?
Nah, we went to SeaWorld.
Yeah, I got the same NY tattoo. I just hide it well.
Wow. I am fucking blown right now.
I told you we told you we're about the joke, man. We love the joke.
Mm-hmm. No matter how much it costs.
Wow.
Thank you for not getting a shirt of me. Thank you so much.
Oh, we didn't want to do that. We was gonna do it when we bring Charlie on.
Icons only. No, I'm just wow. Hey, we gotta have that banter, baby girl. Icons only. Open that bottle already. Open it, pop it open. Now, Byro, you posted during your comedy show. Some shit went down. Did some shit go down? Like you made a certain joke, no?
I did. So
tell us about it. Because I was intrigued.
I had made a joke, and this is the thing that's very touchy amongst the black community and black folks. We don't really like to hear about, black on black shit. You feel me? Like we quick to jump down, you feel me, when some other people do some shit to black people, but the shit that we do to each other, we don't really want to discuss it. So I brought that shit up during the show because I seen they had armed police hired in the back with the guns and shit. And so I'm like, you feel me? I already know how I go down. I'm from South Central LA. You feel me? What's good? I already know when a whole bunch of black people get together in the same building with a whole lot of Henny and brown liquor, just in general, you feel me? Somebody usually gets shot. You feel me? That's how that shit go. So I brought that shit up, you feel me? And I said that shit, and when I tell y'all, the whole fucking audience got quiet as fuck. Did nobody
what you say? You should have said, well, thank you for you should have said, you should have
telling the truth. You feel me? That's how that shit go. But yeah, my people, we don't like to hear that shit. You feel
How do you feel, Byron, with now ever since the Oscars? I want to take especially your take. With the Oscars happening and Chris Rock and Will Smith, it's a scary place for comedians right now. How do you feel with that whole situation and where comedy lies right now with people? There was another female comedian recently where that fucking dwarf T.I. I used to like him, but now it's like, his rating with
I never liked him.
He I did for other reasons, but Byron, you know what? You know what I be sending you. You know what I'm talking about. For other reasons, but listen, I'd rather skip that. There's many other nice dicks don't do it. So
you didn't like T.I., you like TIP, huh?
I'm on TIP. I was anyways. But I don't know if you've seen recently a female comedian was up there and he was in this in the audience and he got up and talked shit because she made a joke about his whole situation going on with people suing. But with that and just the Will Smith thing, slapping Chris Rock for just a bald-headed joke, how do you feel?
It's a bald-headed lie.
A bald-headed joke. How do you feel like you as a comedian, like how do you feel? Like, or like it's a very murky waters right now for you folks. So how is it for you navigating through that? Because I don't want you to lose your funny for these fucking sensitive people.
Thank you. And so, I got up and I spoke on that on my last show too. I said, you feel me? Like motherfucking comedians are saying they scared to get up because they scared somebody might come up and slap their ass if they fucking don't like what they say. And I went up there with my bottle of Lysol and I said, I've been wishing good. You feel me? I wish a bitch would run up here on this stage. And I said that in front of a whole black audience. Because, some black people, they know who to come for. They'll talk shit in front of Hispanics or white or whatever, or Asian. But no, I talk that shit in front of my people. You feel me? Like, what's up? Y'all want to run up? Get done up, bitch. If you don't like what I got to say, what's good? I'm from South
Knock
Central.
if you buck.
Good. We could go at it. We'd be rolling all through this motherfucker. You feel me? If I was Chris Rock, I wouldn't have been able to keep my composure. Shout out to Chris Rock for keeping his composure, though, because that's a real ass nigga to do that. But let me tell you something. With me and Will Smith, we would have been rolling on that motherfucking stage. Anybody else, they would have been rolling. But you know what? I'm so glad Chris Rock didn't do that because that's what the white motherfuckers be wanting.
Oh, they sure
want
did.
us niggas to act a fool because that's what they think we do. That's all they think we good for. And for, you know what I mean? Like, that was the first all-black produced Oscars, I heard. And so they was waiting for some shit to go wrong like that. So they could say, this is why we don't let them run stuff.
Yeah.
This is why we don't let
Absolutely.
them This is why we don't let them have control because they don't know how to fucking act. But I told them, I said, I'm not scared. I'm not never scared about nobody coming up on stage, got something, because I talk about they bald-headed hoe. I could care less. If I say something about your hoe you don't like, or if I say something about you don't like, then what's up? You want to come up here? Come up here. I got something for you. You got to stay ready so you ain't got to get slapped.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Chris Rock stood there with his hands behind his back. That's what almost kind of made me think, like, was this stage? Because he just stood there with his hands behind his back, like trying to, you know what I mean? I'm like, when I see somebody coming towards me and I know this is not planned, this was not rehearsed, I'm finna get like, what we doing? What we doing? Like,
do you think it was staged or?
A part of me and some of the things, like somebody sent me a meme where Chris Rock had like a fake cheek implant.
That's fake. That's fake.
All these kind of things. And the way he just stood there, I mean, it felt real. The aftermath that I saw, poor Chris' face was looking like, he was like, making faces with people in the audience looking like, I don't know, like, why the fuck, what's going on? He looked real confused, so I believe it was real, but in the beginning, the whole way Will walked up there and the smack that he did looked real mechanical, and then Chris Rock was just standing with his hands behind his back. Nigga, if a nigga's walking up on you, I know Chris was like, oh shit, Richard, what Richard finna do? You know what I mean? And I get that. That's something
Richard.
But it's like,
Okay, Richard.
it's like when he coming like that after you just said something about his wife. I mean, but to be honest, it's like Jada ain't got no fucking cancer now. Calm the fuck down. Like, you know what I mean?
That's what I said.
And this woman humiliated you, my nigga Will. Like, she humiliated you. She had you crying on that goddamn show in front of everybody. And
Don't lie. You know that's how you want your man.
You gonna ruin your moment? You gonna ruin your moment like that? You know what I mean? This is his first Oscar, and he gonna ruin it like that. And this is my thing. I feel like that ain't even no goddamn alopecia in her fucking head. I feel like that ain't nothing but fucking karma, bitch. You cheat on a good ass fucking man that love you and that's corny and funny and shit, and you gonna cheat on him and dog him like that, bitch? God's snatching up all your motherfucking roots out your head. That ain't nothing but
Sean's done.
Next roots.
Sean, you know it's true. We've been friends, like, we go back to like 7. Oh God, I'm aging myself so much on this 100th episode. We go back to like high school, sophomore year.
Yeah.
Sophomore year, and we've always loved comedians. We like the Lisa Lampanelli's. Byron, did you check out Lisa Lampanelli?
No, I still haven't.
Then you know what? I can find you a link. The same way I'm sending you dick pics, not of my own. Not of my own. Oh, no, I'm not ashamed
No,
of that.
try it.
I was like, yeah, holding out on this.
I'm not ashamed to
Hold
say
on.
mine either. I'm not ashamed to send mine either. But not on my own. But the same way I'm sending you dick pics of all the celebrities, I'm gonna send you the link of
Send me
Lisa
the link.
Lapinelli.
That way, I'm gonna click into it for sure.
Sneaky
Okay.
link.
So she can see it.
Lisa Lapinelli got a dick?
Sean, as you know, we love, we going back to our friends, we've loved raunchy comedians, especially females, right?
Yeah,
Like we love that shit. So now like things are changing and it's like, whoa, like it's a scary place for like comedy. And I love comedy. I love to laugh. Like I love, even when it's uncomfortable, it's like, damn, that bitch is going on this race or this person. But it's good to laugh. And it sucks that we're going through this weird moment right now.
Yeah, people are, they're sensitive. This time stuck with people you don't like. You got to pretend to smile every day.
I see where you're going with that one. I see where you're going with
you
that one.
motherfucker again. How you doing? Same motherfucker.
So for
so people, when people hear stuff on TV they don't like, so now they're on the internet on the phone, just be like, no. I don't have time for that.
What about for you guys, for you fellas, we family? So like, how do you guys like find it hard to maneuver through your show, through your podcast? Because we are in a sense that like we are in a world right now that's really weird. As I like to call it, murky waters.
Yeah.
So do you guys navigate like sometimes like, should we talk about this? No, we can't talk about this. Or after getting off the show, like, damn, that joke went too far. Like, how is it for you guys?
Sometimes it's like that, but then at the end of the day, it's like ain't nobody paying us. Like we come out of pocket for everything, so they can suck a dick.
Unless they're paying your bills, pay them bitches.
And even with that, we would still negotiate that.
Yeah.
Like you can't fuck with our content because like we've built a certain rapport with the people who listen right now that
All 7 of them.
Yep, they're used to what we're saying. Like I say we hold back because sometimes there is a joke where I may go a little too far. But for the most part, we pretty much say what we feel, and we've covered plenty of topics from Bill Cosby to domestic violence to fucking 9/11s, elections, like everything. Like we there's almost a topic R. Kelly.
Oh yeah,
yeah, we did like 2 episodes on that motherfucker.
Trying to leave R. Kelly out.
No. But we're different. See, with Barbie, she brings Lysol. So since we're Hispanic, we bring Spick and Span.
What?
No, isn't it
And Fabuloso.
Yeah.
I use that too, though.
That's cultural appropriation, Barbie. I don't like that shit.
Fellas, I need you guys real quick, one of you guys, because my significant other, who's also on this shirt, we're watching because I guess he was lathering real quick. Could y'all show the shirts that one of you could y'all stand up?
You want to go? You want me to go?
The new merchandise are gonna be selling.
Well,
Joe's shirt looks distorted.
We want to see you now, Sergio.
Thank you. Serge is the Serge is the Photoshop. A little bit more. Yeah, go a little close up.
I love it.
Yeah,
that is hilarious.
I want proceeds. I want a percentage. I'll be sending my lawyer tomorrow. Okay?
When we get the distortions perfected, we'll send you one.
Now, I have a game for you guys. I want to get into a game before we wrap this major 100th episode. It's just been flowing. It's just been crazy, and it's been fun. It's been fun. Thank God I laid off the vodka tonight and stayed with the bubbly because I would have been far gone already. All I had today was tuna and a banana. So we have a game to play for you guys called Sister Sister. Now, we've heard the controversy and the drama with the Jamie Spears and the Britney Spears, and sometimes the friction that siblings have. So now I want to present to you folks some famous sisters, and I want you guys, Sergio, Joe, and Barney, to choose which sister y'all will pick over the famous sisters. Y'all ready for this game?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Here we go. Let's go with our first sister. Serena Williams or Venus Williams?
Serena.
Yeah, Serena. I mean,
Venus.
Venus. You know what, Byron? ever since I was little and I grew up, because I grew up with these girls too, as famous. For some reason, I gravitated more towards Venus too. So I'm with you with that one.
Yeah.
Although Serena seems to be the biggest one, but Venus for me.
Yeah, Venus get overlooked. I feel like.
Yeah, same. Yeah, Venus
I was
for
the
me.
last one picked.
I'm just saying. It's,
but Venus was older and she didn't win as much. That's the reason why.
no,
Venus
Venus
is
was.
older?
Oh wait, it's
Venus
not.
is older?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
but Serena married
Venus
a
looks
billionaire.
younger, but Venus
Yeah,
was
she-
younger.
She married the dude who created Reddit, I believe.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
Marry her a
She
white
got
man.
money.
Oh, we over there jealous, ain't she?
Yeah. She's like, she's like, I'm
Next,
not.
from,
Oh,
the,
oh,
fam-
oh.
from the famous sisters, Noah Cyrus or Miley Cyrus?
Who
Ooh,
is
I don't even know
that
who
forehead is serious.
She-
Holy shit.
She got a song, right?
Who?
The sister of Miley Cyrus. She got some song, right?
It's called
They
forehead.
sisters for real?
I guess Miley.
That looks like a clone went bad.
That's Bizarro.
Miley,
Bizarro
what about
Miley.
you, Barney? Bizarro.
Because I don't know who the other bitch is.
All right. So Miley it is. I go with Miley too.
I mean,
but
I
Noah
guess by
Cyrus, she's
default.
doing some singing as well. She's been doing, trying at least, I guess. Next sister pair. This is a famous one. Paris Hilton or Nikki Hilton.
Paris.
Where's the picture?
I'm gonna say Paris because I can't see the picture.
Melanie
Yeah, I
would say
get-
Paris because Paris.
I can't see the picture.
I
Yeah,
say
same
Nikki
birthday.
because Paris got written out of the will.
Well, you also seen the video, I'm sure. Boys.
Yeah, and that video was unimpressive, so he's right, Nikki.
It was unimpressive, to be honest. One night
She
in
would never want to go to Paris.
She was young. She was young.
So what? I was young.
Yeah, word, yo.
Hey, man.
I've made worse videos.
Like, I was
except
way
for
She
more-
was young and already with a silver spoon. You think a bitch with that much money is gonna get better and start putting in work?
Like, I was young and doing freaky things, role playing. Like, girl, take that melody,
Thank
that
you.
wine.
like,
You got to
Yeah.
keep it fresh.
Girl.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was some vanilla stuff, literally vanilla. Next, Beyonce or
Yeah,
Solange
definitely.
Knowles.
Not
yeah,
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Yeah, I'm not-
Virgo.
Listen, I'm going for Solange. I need me a Solange
too.
that will fight a motherfucker in the
that's
elevator
true,
to
yeah.
defend me. I need me a Solange. I want
I
to
would've
ride or
punched you in the
die.
I
face.
like
I want
Beyonce
to
because
ride or die.
you can walk all over her.
Beyonce would just stand there. If Beyonce was my girl, if Beyonce was my man, she would just stand there like a typical. Like I love Virgos, Barney. I love Virgos, but sometimes I dated a Virgo, and it's like I feel like I need a ride or die. I need someone who's gonna have my back and fight for me.
I'm sorry if it's not my fight.
Hey, thank you.
No, I feel like Solange is gonna get me into
Why
beef.
you
I
say
don't
why
want
you
to
say
be.
what you said?
All right. Next sister duo.
that?
Are we Jessica Simpson or Ashley Simpson?
Nah, Jessica Simpson.
Jessica.
Yeah, Jessica
Yeah,
Simpson.
Ashley Simpson.
She
She
got
can't
more
sing.
money.
Jessica
I
Yeah.
ain't about that. I mean, I guess, yeah. But
And I mean,
Ashley
they both
Simpson's
white,
just-
so they probably taste mad black.
He's like hot dog water.
And I mean, Jessica Simpson's been posting some bikini, lost a bunch of weight, and she's out there posting her little bikini stuff lately. Now, next sister duo, Dakota Fanning or Elle Fanning. And Melanie, I know you will love this one. I know you will love this one, Melanie.
What's up with their eyes, yo?
I like Dakota.
This sister.
I like both of
Yeah.
them.
They look
I
like
like Dakota
Little
too.
Johns.
Dakota's a fellow Pisces. Did you say Little Johns?
Yeah, they got like those little John eyes. They look like albino little Johns. What?
Views expressed on this show do not reflect the real views of the host. Not
You said don't hold back.
all right. Next sister duo. I mean, I have to have some twins in there.
Oh my
Tia or Tamara.
I always
It don't matter.
love
No, it doesn't matter because I haven't seen the body. How they look, that's an old picture. How they look now. Whichever
Nah,
one
that's
is.
all. That's
They
pretty
still
new.
look good, but I go for the
No,
one which
no,
I
one
believe
of
is Tia.
Which is
The one
the
who's
one with the
married.
mole?
There's one married to a white man, and there's one.
That's
married
Tamara
to a
with the
black
mole.
man.
Yeah.
The one who's married to the black man, to the flavor, is the one I'm going to, which I believe is
Me
Tia.
too. That's
'Cause
Tia.
Tamara, Tia. That's Tia.
Yeah.
Tamara was on the real, and she was a little too on the vanilla
Oh, she was
cesspool for
so-
me
Oh.
during that show. I'm
So
like,
you
oh,
mean-
get that girl.
So
I never
she
even
is
really
so
watched.
like acting
Yeah.
like she never did anything.
I'll go with Tia.
But
So I'm a
you know
Tia.
where they're from,
I'm
right?
a Tia. Tia's
I
married to the
always
flavor.
gravitated towards Tia, even on the show, sister. Like,
Yeah, because Tia was just.
I
inspiration of this game. All right, the last but not least, because this was actually when I came up with the show. Besides the sister Tia and Tamara, I also came up with this game because of these feuding sisters, Britney Spears or Jamie Lynn Spears.
How do you look?
It's delayed.
You already know it's Britney.
Yeah, it'd be Britney, yo.
I don't know. How does Jamie look? I don't remember.
I mean,
Jamie Lynn?
I don't remember.
No, I said, how does she look? I don't know. I can't see a picture.
Yeah, it's not showing up, but it's cool.
It's not showing up. Y'all didn't pay your internet this week?
Nah, man. That's all we pay.
No, we spent all this money on these shirts.
On the shirt. That's true. There you go. I heard it here first.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Britney. I'm gonna
go with Jamie Lynn. She looks like she got less tread.
Nah, I like a trad. I like a woman who's been I love a woman who's been used up and abused up.
I like to be different.
I'm just saying, she might give me a conservatorship, right? That's what it's called.
So, Joe, you said Jamie Lynn?
Yeah, why not?
All right, so Sergio, next time when we invite you guys on, I need you to come on with Baronique. So she'll be your new host, your new co-host for the day, filling in for Joe. Right? So yeah, there we go. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Have y'all pay.
That's why I said Jamie Lynn. I can use a day off.
But listen, you guys are some of our favorite people. Really quick for you, Byronique, what was a moment for you, a standout moment being on the show originally with us?
Definitely. Well, I mean, y'all made me feel so welcome, of course, first off, and thank y'all for even thinking to have me on. You know what I mean?
I'm glad we had you on.
It's always intimidating, meeting strangers.
Yeah,
and, you know what I mean? Sure. I seem very outspoken, but, when I meet new people, it can kind of be like, I don't know, but y'all made me feel so welcome and so comfortable, too, so I really appreciated that. And I mean, the games we played, that fuck, marry, kill shit, that shit was fun.
Fuck, marry, kill. We could have listen. If you would have joined us like episodes ago, maybe our first year, we couldn't use the word fuck, marry, kill. Because there's some participants, but now we've evolved. We are better.
He's so shady.
We don't have Trumpies anymore.
God, we're talking about him like he's Voldemort.
He shall not be named. What was the moment? What was a special moment for you guys? Y'all being on y'all original episode with us.
I mean,
everything, man.
Yeah,
it was our first time doing the YouTube podcast. It really was.
Just doing YouTube in general.
Yeah, YouTube in general. So we had a little nerves, but then once we started going, we just kept flowing, but I remember playing the Smash or Pass game.
I couldn't get over looking like a gay vampire.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
Now
we look pretty bad though.
I kept playing with my hair. I noticed that was really bad.
You can't go like this.
yeah.
Well, so, I do something too. I play with my beard sometimes when it's long, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, and then
because it's long. We all got something in common here.
I do remember though, you guys got awfully quiet when we made that Yellow Ranger joke, and that I like that. I'm all for the awkward humor. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm glad you guys can take a joke, especially with the T-shirt.
Of course.
That was the thing that really resonated.
If you
got
love comedy.
We would have been harder.
We love comedy. We love the laughters, and that's why you guys are some of our favorite people. And at this point, I want to thank real quick because I don't want to forget now that I'm thanking people. You guys have been amazing. Thank you to our boy Anthony for introducing us to We Family Son podcast, Sergio and Joe. Because you guys are amazing, and not only amazing, and y'all came on, and y'all just funny, and I love what y'all do, but y'all are supportive motherfuckers. Y'all are real. Y'all don't know us. Prior to that, from a hole in the wall. And the way y'all show support, share, the little things, y'all have shown more love than some actual people we know. Let's be real. All right? We're being motherfucking real on the Inner Circle podcast show. And I really appreciate, no, for real. I really appreciate that. You guys are definitely I feel, speaking for myself, and I know Melanie feels that way, you have definitely become like friends to us and family here at the Inner Circle Podcast. And we wish you nothing but the best. We love what you guys do, and we want more of you guys. Same thing for Barney. It's like we gotta thank Anthony again because Anthony introduced us to We Family, to Surgeon Joe, and Surgeon Joe spoke so highly of Barney. And they told us about Barney like when we first met them. We didn't have Barney for 2 months because things happen in their due time. We do the show every Wednesday, and everything has to fall into spots. But we had her, and here she is again. Baronique, you are. I call you Byro. I hope that's my little name for you. That's my name. I don't know, but that's my little name for you, Byro. I'm like, you are up there. I love, honest to God, and Sean said I could attest to this. I'm more a fan of female comedians than male comedians. Like you, if someone asked me what's your favorite comedian, I would name a female first. Like I've seen more female comedians live. Like I've seen Monique live. I've seen some more live. I love female comedians. I've seen Lisa Lampanelli live.
And the tickets are like 70% cheaper.
And I love you. Like you were on, and you are amazing. And I can't wait to meet you and see you live. And I think you're up there in the funnies with those female comedians. Like I really do. I that's no bullshit. That is real talk. So like, I love you guys and I love this combo, and I hope and pray that we collaborate more because you guys really bring a good energy and just laughter. We need that more in this world. So, and just your stories, just following you guys, but especially you, Barney. Your stories, you take me on a journey with you. So it's like, if you guys don't follow them, right now is your time to tell the people who may not have seen or heard your original episodes where they could follow and support you guys. Starting with ladies first. Barney, where could they find? So Sergio, go ahead. Barney, where could the people who are listening and watching follow you and support you?
Oh, definitely follow me. My Instagram, my Snapchat is at the first Barbie. So THE, the number 1, ST Barbie, BARBIE. And my YouTube is just the same way it's written right here, Byronique Barbie. That's how you'll find me on my YouTube.
Go and subscribe and follow her and like and share.
TikTok is the same thing as Instagram, at the first Barbie.
So We Family, son. Where should the people support and follow and do all those good things?
Well, we're on every streaming app pretty much, and
Apple
Instagram. If you want to really like contact us, because we'll take any guests. So any host, it don't matter.
Nikki Hilton, hit me up.
No,
we're on that. I'm sorry. We're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, Spotify, TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. Thanks to you guys, the inspiration. Every Thursday, 8:30 live, and then on Instagram is where you can get all the updates. And we have a new song dropping tonight. So if you at 11:11. So if you follow us,
make a wish.
I hope you. Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
We'll be sharing.
It's a song about insecurities.
You guys
it's about insecurities.
So definitely post that. We'll definitely be sharing that on our Instagram page, the Inner Circle Podcast on Instagram, our YouTube. Guys, anyone watching, listen, let's talk about supporting each other. Like a little subscribe doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. You're not paying anything. If it's for Byronique, if it's for the Inner Circle Podcast, if it's for We Family, son, a little just hitting a subscribe does not hurt. So you can find us on our YouTube that we're trying to grow and build and just get bigger and better. You guys can find us as well. Subscribe our Instagram, the Inner Circle Podcast, our Facebook. We on Apple, we on Spotify, we on iHeart. You can find all that in our link if you follow us on the Instagram. Listen, it doesn't take so much to support. Sometimes it doesn't take money. A little like, a little sharing, a little thing goes a long way. So
money would be nice too.
Make sure y'all are following, y'all subscribe and liking our girl Byronique because she is talented and has a future ahead of her. And our Boys We Family, son, they definitely bring new and a different dynamic. There's so many podcasts out there, but they definitely bring their own flair. So make sure you guys are following and subscribing and supporting those guys. Thank you guys so much. I wanted to end it with you guys because I knew the energy will be like a party. I knew the energy will be like one of our Zoom parties before we started this podcast 2 years ago, coming out 2 years. So thank you guys so much. We love it. We can't wait to see you guys again. Melanie, Sean, what do you guys have? Like any final thoughts before we close out this 100th episode.
Thank you for letting me be a part of the 100th episode.
Of course.
Love you guys. I love this podcast. I watch it when I can. I usually watch it like right after it ends.
You watch it. It's like DVR. You watch it back after it ends. I get it.
Yeah, it's like a safety thing because I was like, I say some shit in the comments, and then I was like, oh shit, I should have said that.
Nah, say it. Don't regret
Melanie,
it.
what about you? Your final thoughts?
It's been fun. Do you hear the train?
Yeah, that's wrap that shit up. No,
it's been fun. To 100 more episodes, and thank you guys for coming on. Love you guys.
Always.
Thank you guys to all our guests.
Anytime.
Even we have guests that we love that, I mean, we can't fit everyone on and not everyone can commit to this thing, but to everyone who's been on the show, thank you so much. To everyone who supported, I gotta say a special shout out, not only to my brothers, they all support me in many ways, but especially to my brother Jay. If you're still watching, he's been, I know specifically him out of all my brothers have all been supported. Flex being our first guest, but Jay every week and helping us with like designs and just like sharing and supporting. Like Jay, I appreciate you. I appreciate all my brothers. But besides my brothers, everyone like friends, you guys, our guests who's taking a chance on us and coming on. Each and one of our guests I've been on, I, from the bottom of my heart, like humbly thank you guys so much. And I'm looking forward to many, many more fucking episodes, getting wilder, getting bolder, getting crazier, getting stronger, and wish the best for all of us in our own creative outlet. I want a percentage of those shirts. I'm saying my lawyer to that. We love you guys. Thank you so much. This is 100 and to 100 fucking more. See you guys next week with a whole new episode with a one-on-one. We are out. Subscribe, like, share. We out.
Congratulations.
Thank you for the podcast.